in the three systems of classification. The first system is the artificial system, the second system is the natural system, and the third system is the phylogenetic system. Now students, let us go for each of this system and who has devised these systems of classification. So firstly, let us go for the artificial system of classification. You know the meaning of the word artificial. Yes, it means which is not natural. Okay, so what is this artificial system of classification? This system of classification was given by Linnaeus. Who gave it? It is the example of this system of classification is the Linnaeus system of classification. What is it? Linnaeus system of classification. On what is this system of classification based? It is based on easily observable, and non-evolutionary features. Easily observable and non-evolutionary features like. What are these easily observable and non-evolutionary features of organisms? These are like the color, right? Like the habit, okay? In fact, or the body form, etc. So this system of classification which was given by Linnaeus, it is based on, कशावर आधारित है? It is based on few easily observable, काही easily म्हणजे अतिशय सरळरित्या सोप्या पद्धतीने जे ऑब्झर्व होऊ शकतील असे, जस्ट तो ऑर्गॅनिझम आपण हातात घेतला आणि त्याचे फीचर्स आपल्याला दिसतात. लाईक इफ आय टेक अ प्लांट, I can see the color of the flower, right? I can see the color of the leaves. So these are the easily observable characteristics. So Linnaeus classification system is based on few easily observable characteristics which do not carry any kind of evolutionary importance. Linnaeus ने उत्क्रांती त्या charactersचा काय झालेला आहे? How have they followed in a phylogenetic trend? किंवा ह्यांच्या उत्क्रांतीशी असलेला संबंध, it is not taken into consideration. So these characteristics are non-evolutionary characteristics. These features are non-evolutionary features. So the Linnaeus system of classification is based on some easily observable and non-evolutionary features. What are these features like? The color, the habit, the body form, etc. Getting it? This system of classification is the artificial system of classification. Okay. The second system of classification, as we have seen, is the natural system of classification. What is the second system of classification? Natural system of classification. This natural system of classification, this natural system of classification or example of this natural system of classification is the classification given by Bentham and Hooker. So what is the example of natural system of classification? The classification system given by Bentham and Hooker. Now, what is this system of classification? This system of classification is based on some significant characteristics. Significant. महत्वाचे. Okay? It is based on some significant objective. So it is not merely some easily observable character. It is based on some significant objective, some significant feature. Okay? This significant feature is not only a convenient feature. म्हणजे ह्याच्यात जसं आर्टिफिशियल सिस्टीम मध्ये कन्व्हिनियन्स बघितला गेला, सोय बघितली गेली की हा बघा असं दिसतंय, रंग हा दिसतोय, फॉर्म हा दिसतोय, यस याला याच्यात सगळं हिरवं दिसतंय, सगळे प्लांट्स. ओके, सगळे चार पायाचे दिसतात, सगळे हे ॲनिमल्स, अशा प्रकारे. सो दॅट वॉज नॉट द वे इन विच द क्लासिफिकेशन वॉज डन इन बेंथम अँड हुकर्स नॅचरल सिस्टीम, बट विथ सम सिग्निफिकंट ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह, काहीतरी इम्पॉर्टंट महत्वाचे असे ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह फीचर लक्षात घेऊन ऑर्गॅनिझम्स आर क्लासिफाईड इन दिस सिस्टम ऑफ क्लासिफिकेशन गिवन बाय Bentham and Hooker. So it is based on some significant objective, some significant feature. Are you getting it? And the third system of classification is the system that is based on the evolutionary trend, evolutionary line, and that is the phylogenetic system of classification. Okay, now this phylogenetic system of classification, the best example of this is the system given by Engler and Prandtl. Whose system of classification is phylogenetic system of classification? Engler and Prandtl system of classification is the phylogenetic system of classification. And on what it is based? It is based on common evolutionary descent. Common evolutionary descent. Okay? What do we mean by common evolutionary descent? उत्क्रांतीत एखादा सजीव आधी अस्तित्वात असलेल्या सजीवांपासून उत्क्रांतीत होऊन निर्माण झालेला. देन व्हॉट इज दॅट लाईन ऑफ इव्होल्युशन? याला आपण इव्होल्युशन म्हणतो, उत्क्रांती म्हणतो. मग ही इव्होल्युशनची जी लाईन आहे, ही इव्होल्युशनची जी शृंखला आहे, बेस्ड ऑन दिस कॉमन इव्होल्युशनरी लाईन, कॉमन इव्होल्युशनरी डिसेंट, the system of classification that is based is the Engler and Prandtl system of classification. So Engler and Prandtl system of classification is the system which believes in the evolutionary descent of organisms. Natural system signifies some basic objective, and on that significant objective the organisms are classified, whereas artificial system of classification is based on some easily observable characteristics. Example of artificial system is the Linnaeus system of classification. Natural system is the Bentham and Hooker system of classification, and phylogenetic system is the system of classification given by Engler and Prandtl. Students, this is going to be a question that will be asked for 3 marks, wherein you have to define classification, give the different systems of classification and explain those. So prepare this well, and then we'll pass on to the next part in this chapter. Okay, now we'll pass on to some important definitions and then we'll go for the 3 domains of life. So, before we go to these 3 domains of life, we will understand some important terms which we are going to use in our further studies. And that is, the first of it is the chemotaxonomy. What is this chemotaxonomy? It is the method of biological classification which is based on similarities and differences in what? In structures of certain compounds which are present in the organisms that are being classified. That means what? All the living organisms are made up of certain chemical compounds, molecules. These we call as biomolecules. Okay, when we study the chemical form, the chemical nature of these biomolecules, what is it? It is the chemical study, it is the chemistry. When we classify organisms based on the similarities and differences of these molecules present in their body forms, obviously that system of classification will become chemotaxonomy. लक्षात येते का? प्रत्येक सजीव हा काही मॉलिक्युल्सने, काही केमिकल कंपाउंड्सने बनलेला आहे. आपल्या शरीरात अनेक बायोमॉलिक्युल्स आहेत, राइट? So study of these biomolecules will be the study of chemistry, right? We are going to study their chemical form, their chemical nature, कोणत्या elements ने हे बनलेले आहेत, कसे bonding आहे, everything of that sort. Then when we deal with, जेव्हा आपण ह्या बायोमॉलिक्युल्स से साम्य आणि फरक लक्षात घेतो आणि ऑर्गॅनिझम्स क्लासिफिकेशन करतो, obviously that method of classification will be chemotaxonomy. So how will we define chemotaxonomy? It is the method of biological classification what is it? It is the method of biological classification. Okay, now on what is this biological classification based? It is based on similarities and कशावर आधारित आहे? Similarities and differences in organisms. Okay, with respect to what? With respect to structures. Okay, with respect to what? With respect to structure of certain compounds present in them. त्यांच्या शरीरात असलेले काही कंपाउंड्स यांच्या सिमिलॅरिटीज आणि डिफरन्सेस, यांच्या स्ट्रक्चर, रचनेतला फरक आणि साम्य यांच्यावर आधारित बायोलॉजिकल क्लासिफिकेशन विल बिकम chemotaxonomical classification. Getting it? According to the chemical constituents. Okay, मग हे फरक आणि डिफरन्सेस कशावर आधारित आहेत? So these differences and similarities will be with respect to their chemical constitution. So these similarities and differences are on what? Are in their chemical constitution. Okay, then that method of classification, that system of classification will become chemotaxonomic system. Then we will go for another new method of classification, that is numerical taxonomy. So we'll see what is meant by numerical taxonomy. Now what is this numerical taxonomy? This taxonomical method, this is the method of classification which is based on quantification of characters, and it develops an algorithm of classification. Okay, सगळं अवघड वाटतं पण एकदम सोपं आहे. It is the system which is based on what? Quantification of characters. Quantification म्हणजे संख्यात्मक. सो एखाद्या कॅरेक्टर्सचे संख्यात्मक घटना घ्यायची. ओके, and then based on this you have to develop an algorithm. सी, जेव्हा आपण कम्प्युटर प्रोग्राम्स डेव्हलप करतो तेव्हा एक अल्गोरिदम लिहितो. सिमिलरली न्यूमेरिकल टॅक्सॉनॉमी मध्ये अ कॅरेक्टर विल बी फर्स्ट क्वांटिफाइड and then developed an algorithm based on it. Okay, so after quantification, an algorithm is developed for its classification. Such a system of classification will become numerical taxonomy. What is it? Numerical taxonomy. Now, who gave this system of classification? This system of classification was proposed by Sokal and me. Who proposed it? कोणी दिली आहे? By Sokal and me. Silent actually, so many of them pronounce this as Neith, but it is Neith. Sokal and me in the year 1963. Okay, advanced system है. ज्या सिस्टम मध्ये आपण क्लासिफिकेशन हे अल्गोरिदम मध्ये एक प्रोग्रामिंग सिस्टम मध्ये आपण घेऊ शकतो. दिस सिस्टम ऑफ क्लासिफिकेशन इज न्यूमेरिकल टैक्सोनॉमी. Are you getting it everywhere? So you have to go for all these important terms, very necessary. Okay, just revise this part. Now the last point that I want to stress for today's lecture is what is meant by a cladogram. A cladogram. Now what is a cladogram? Cladogram is nothing but it is a typical branching pattern. जसे तुम्ही ट्री डायग्राम्स ड्रॉ केलेत की नाही, in the same way cladogram is a typical branching pattern. Okay, like you can have a cladogram of 3-domain system as common ancestor will become the root. Then it gets divided into 3 branches. Okay, say we have bacteria over here. Then we have archaea over here. And we have eukarya over here. Okay, so if we have a system in which we express something in a